Hey everybody, it's Eric again, and I'm here with another update. Today, I am just about a week and a half shy of my 3 months since I had gastric bypass. So today is August 25th, 2023, and I had gastric bypass on June the 7th, 2023. On surgery day, I was 341 pounds, and I'll put a picture up. And then today, I am I'm so used to saying 3. I am 284 pounds. So I am almost down 60 pounds since surgery day. And I already can say that things have changed tremendously for me already. I just feel like a new person already. I look like a new person. I'm so mad I waited so long to make this decision. Well, I mean, I didn't necessarily wait this long. I just didn't have insurance that covered it, and I'm not rich, so I couldn't spend that $25,000 out of pocket. But I'm so happy that I was afforded the opportunity to have the surgery. It has been the best thing I've ever done in my entire life. I want to get down to probably around 200 pounds, so I still have a little bit ways to go. But I am very, very happy with my progress so far. Things have gotten a lot better as far as eating is concerned. I'm pretty much at a normal diet again. Obviously, just portion sizes are a little different. I can pretty much eat, all of the healthy foods that I've been approved to eat. I can't say I haven't slipped a French fry or two here or there, because I have. But I'm keeping up to the normal progression for someone who is my weight and this stage in my process. I tell you, it's just been so amazing. I have already seen a quality of life change. I have a size 38 jean on. I'm still at a 2X, but 2Xs are getting a little big, which is fine. I have noticed that my feet have gotten smaller, not length obviously, but I guess I had a lot of inflammation before, so the size 13 just aren't fitting the same way anymore, which isn't necessarily a bad thing, because I can time to spring clean, so to speak, the closet and get my life back right. But I've just noticed a lot of changes as far as that's concerned. I'm buying little things to wear here and there. I'm not obviously overhauling my wardrobe, because if I did that every time I lost a shirt or pant size, and I would be blowing through some money. So yeah, ain't nobody got time for all that. But I have enjoyed feeling normalish again. One of the things that I can outline that really stands out was I went to a restaurant with my team at work. A restaurant that's local to our area, and a lot of the times that we've gone, I could barely fit in the booth. Pretty much my titties was sitting on the booth. I'm a big guy, still a big guy, but I was an even bigger guy, so I did struggle with sitting in booths sometimes. And we went 2-3 weeks ago, and I sat in the booth, and I had space in front of me, and I was like, oh my god, y'all, look, I'm not sitting up here looking like this in this booth. I have so much room. So that was really nice to see. Another small thing that I did that is for some people, they're oh, whatever. That's whatever. But those chairs in restaurants that are attached to the table, that you only have you can't move it forward or backward. It's just attached to the table and attached to the floor. I couldn't sit in those bad boys, because this belly would be hanging all on that table. And I was traveling last weekend, and I stopped at a rest stop area, one of those fancy ones that have restaurants and convenience stores or whatever inside. And I was looking at it, I was oh no, I can't fit there, I'm just gonna stand up. And my friend who I was with was just why don't you just try to sit there? You realize you've lost a lot of weight, right? And I'm yeah, I'll see. And I sat, and I had the same affirmation again, wow, I'm able to sit here. It was, I don't know, it's really small and simple, but at the same time, it was definitely something that was life changing. You know, it was just nice to feel normal. Like if I'm sure some of you guys or most of you guys watching have struggled with your weight, or maybe some of you guys have been obese your whole life like me. So like these little small wins, like there's some people that might be like, oh whatever, like that's nothing, but like to someone like us, it's like, damn, yo, like that's awesome. And it's definitely like something that brightens your eyes up and makes you feel human again, so to speak. But so that's been nice. Let me kind of backtrack. I know I kind of just been all over the place, sorry, I just ramble. But going back to my diet, I'm able to eat, you know, almost the recommended portion size. I'm not quite at a cup yet, but I can probably have about a half cup to 3/4 cup of food per meal. I am still struggling, y'all. I am gonna lie to you with that, with the intake of liquids. I am not always getting those 64 ounces. I just have gotten to a point where it's like, bro, I can't even look at a protein shake. I don't even want it. Like, that's another thing I've noticed too. It's like a lot of the foods and things that I enjoyed before, and I know this is like common with this surgery, but like, girl, like I ain't want nothing to do with that. Like most of the food that I eat now is very bland. Like a lot of the things that have strong flavors to it that I used to love before, like for instance, like depressing as hell, but I loved me some roasted garlic Triscuits. And no, this ain't sponsored. And I would tear those things up all the time. And I had a couple. And that like after stank, so to speak, of that like garlic on your tongue, on your taste buds, that just kind of lingers in your mouth. Like, yo, I was not about that life. Like my stomach, it made me sick. And so I had to throw up. Sometimes smells do that. Sometimes the taste of things do that. When it just doesn't sit right, it just downhill. But it's kind of sad at the same time, but I understand like things change. Obviously, like I changed my entire internal infrastructure, so it's like things aren't going to be the same. I also, you know, used to be one like a chug and guzzle drinks. Like I still struggle with that, but I'm doing my best. You know, I am still maintaining, you know, the regimen, so to speak, as far as what I'm supposed to eat. I'm not really deviating much from, you know, just being protein centric and, you know, less fatty foods. And actually I don't really have many fatty foods at all. But one thing I've splurged with has been Chick-fil-A nuggets. And yeah, they're breaded, but like them grilled ones, y'all, like I tried to like be a good boy and eat them grilled ones, but sometimes, yo, that shit is just so rubbery, and it's just like the texture and combination with that like fake ass flame broiled taste, like I can't deal with it now. But I have a couple of the regular nuggets. I'll get like a 5-piece and I'll have maybe 3. Like I'm not sitting there eating a whole like 20-piece nugget like my fat ass used to from McDonald's. Yo, like my meal at McDonald's before, like when I was hungry, I mean, easily I would go get a 20-piece nugget, a large fry, a large Coke, and like 2 McDoubles or something like that. Like awful. Like that's probably like the whole week's caloric intake, but my fat ass was sitting there tearing that shit up and didn't give 2 blinks about it. But I've noticed that my mind has reset. I don't even have any desire to eat that kind of stuff really anymore. A, because I know it's going to hurt me, and B, because it's just like I've just lost the taste for food, sadly. You know, I know that's part of this, is that, you know, one of the side effects of the surgery is that like that kind of stuff might change, and I'm definitely struggling with that. But I don't know. It is what it is, and you know, if you guys are considering the surgery, by no means let this detour you. Like this is something that obviously everyone is potentially going to go through. So it's not something that you guys should worry about, but it is something that you should be on the lookout for. You know, prepare yourself mentally. Like that's one thing I wish I had done a little bit better, was prepare myself mentally for some of the changes. And I know I had mentioned in a couple of my previous videos how like the mental toll had really been negative, and that's still happening. One thing that I'm really struggling with is like dysmorphia, and I know I am annoying the hell out of everybody in my life with my constant Facebook and Instagram like layout, like comparison pictures. But it's like, if I don't put those pictures up, it's like sometimes I'll look in the mirror and I won't see a change. Like, I'll still see that 340 pound bro that, you know, was prior to surgery. But then I'll take a good picture sometimes and I'll look and I'll be like, damn, boy, you look good. Like, I can see it sometimes, but like, I can typically only see it in a picture. Like, if I look at myself, like in the mirror, I don't see it. Like, I know that that's just what happens. Like, you see yourself every day. So like, you know, you may not be able to see those little subtle changes, but I definitely ain't seen no subtle changes. So that's why I like to take that, you know, photo inventory of my progress so that I can see it. But one thing I have noticed is that people are seeing it. You know, I'm definitely getting comments on how good I look, and, you know, I'll take them comments like, thank you. Like, I may not see it, but, you know, my whole goal with this was to become a healthier person, and if people are seeing that progress and want to make a comment on it, like, I'm not going to sit here and be annoyed with it, because I put myself in this situation to like blatantly and like so aggressively change how I look in a short amount of time. So of course people are going to comment on that, right? Like, you can't, like, that's inevitable. So I really appreciate the support too. Like, oh man, like, I have not had one negative comment at all on my weight loss journey. I guess people was probably like, yo, hungry ass needed to get that surgery, boo-boo. So applause to you. Like, I mean, that's probably why I haven't got a lot of pushback. Because, you know, I might, you know, think the same thing about somebody as well. So, but no, you know, I have had nothing but an outpouring of support and love, and I'm so appreciative to not only my friends and family, but also to some of my fans here on YouTube. Like, you guys have been really supportive. Your comments telling me how you guys are doing and the progress that you're making and how excited you are to start your journey and how I've inspired you. And that is why I have embarked on this journey to share with you guys, because I really want to make a difference. You know, looking at videos like this helped me make that life-changing decision. And if I could just be 3 minutes of somebody's day to help them, you know, get to a point where they finally are like, you know what, like, I should do this. I'm going to do that. Like, that guy can do it, so why can't I? And I'm really hopeful that, you know, I am inspiring people in that way. And that's been the goal so far. But again, to recap, we're right around month 3. I can't believe it's been that long. Like, it feels like just yesterday I was coming home from the hospital and dying because I couldn't do anything. But hey, I'll take it. I will not only post a picture of before, but I will also post a picture of after right now. So you can kind of see what I look like as of today. I'm really thankful for the progress I've made so far, and I appreciate you guys following me along on my journey. I am rambling like hell now, so I'm gonna cut this off, but thank you so much for subscribing and following me along on my journey, and I will give you an update probably at the 6-month mark. Maybe I might come back a little earlier. If you guys are dying for content, please comment below if you want me to update more frequently. In my head, I was kind of like thinking like the 1 month, 3 months, 6 month, 9 month, 12 month updates, but who knows? If you guys want me to share additional things with you and more often, I'd be open to that. So please leave your comment and feedback below, and I will see you next time.